Right, so tell me about this place. You recently bought this house, right?
Yeah, we just moved in about 3 months ago. As soon as we moved in, priority number one, it's got a fence up for the dogs and the kids.
All right, and did you have some sort of barrier before?
Yeah, so we had an existing chain link that actually went completely around the property here. It was all rusted out, looked really bad. There's vines all tangled in it and everything like that. So as soon as it was a kind of an eyesore, it's one of the things that we immediately knew we had to get out of here.
All right, and can you describe the process of hiring a fencing company? Who did you find, and tell me a little bit about the work that they did.
Yeah, so we made a couple calls. We had a few fences replaced at prior houses. Had a few estimates done. One thing we immediately noticed right off the bat with Bruno's team is that they returned our calls and our emails the same day, which is really nice. You don't find that a lot. So we reached out to them. Maria came out here and met us. She was great, walked us through the whole thing. Really left no questions unasked. You know, we kind of went through the whole process of every piece of material we'd be looking at, all the options, and then we got a price off that. It was a little easier because of the fact that a lot of the other people that we spoke with kind of just gave roundabout numbers, didn't go through the exact materials that were being used. So, you know, we felt really comfortable right from the get-go with them, with how exact they were with everything.
That sounds great. And tell me a little bit about your opinions of the work that they actually did.
Oh, I mean, look at it. It looks awesome. They got it done really quickly. I don't know how, you know what I mean? The guys were here the same time every day. You know, we left to drop our kids off at daycare. They were already here setting up. No calls, no tracking anybody down. Just, you know, Bruno's here. He says, hey, we're gonna get going. They kept me kind of every day, you know, up to with the status of the project. Let me know what they'd be doing the next day, which is really helpful, you know, in case we need to be out and we need to know if they need access to anything. And it looks, I mean, it looks better than I thought it possibly could. So, you know, they walked through. We have the two small dogs too, which is important.
Right.
Little cracks, little things like that we need, like, you know, sealed up and everything. Bruno talked to me through the whole thing, made sure that what they were doing was correct and was going to be, you know, not just get the fence up, but was also going to fit for the family and make sure that we were protected in here, and that the dogs wouldn't be getting loose out into the street, which is, you know, big concern for us. So that was very helpful.
Right, safety's always a concern.
Oh yeah.
So if you had to, what would you say to others looking for a fencing company? What advice would you give them, and maybe what words of, I don't know, how would you recommend Bruno and Maria?
Well, if anybody's looking to hire a fence company, I would have them call Bruno and Maria immediately. The price was fantastic for the work that they did and what I'm seeing here. Like I said before, we've had a few fences installed in the past. The workmanship wasn't like this, and the price wasn't as good as this. So, I mean, you can't argue with that. You're getting the best of both worlds when you call them. And you know, I couldn't recommend them enough.
All right, that's a wrap.